Don't tell me to calm down. Tell me to calm down. You're freaking me out. You're not freaking. That song stuck in my head. Hi, Kelsey. How are you? We're doing tarot card readings tonight. Dude. Hi. Oh, my. Sorry. It was one of those Facebook stories. Anyway. How are you? Hi, Lori. How are you? Hi, Linda. Hi, Bambi. Oh, yeah. My hair's. It's worn. It's worn in today, I tell you. Let's see. Copy. I've been driving since 7 this morning. I stopped at 4. Grabbed some food, some Chinese food for us for dinner. Came home, put coffee on, extra strong because I felt like I was going to need it. And scarfed down some sesame chicken, made a coffee, went to the bathroom, and here I am. Because I told myself, I'm like, if I stop moving, I will get tired. So let's see what happens. This is just my hair, guys. It's just my hair. This is what my hair does. This is my natural hair. Okay. It's just crazy natural hair. Anyway. Sharing. I was sharing. That's what I was doing. I got lots of coffee, and I have this thing, this half drinking Monster, and I was drinking it. I was like, give me that. I'm probably going to need it. Give me that thing. You're a hairstylist, so you appreciate my crazy hair that doesn't make any sense. Sometimes it's really curly and sometimes it's not. It just has its days. It just does its own thing, Poop. Nope, that's not right. Hold on a second. Son of a biscuit. Delete, undo. My phone is not cooperating. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. No. Oh my God. Stop it. Stop it. Is it me? Hi, Kylie from Australia. Yeah, I'm fabulous. How are you? I'm swell. It's good to see you, Lori. Okay. Live tarot readings. Whoops. Spell right and that would be okay. Boop. Okay. Where do I want to? My life. I swear. Take a second to share out, guys. I appreciate you doing that for me since I can't seem to do anything correctly here. Live. Awesome. I'm so glad you're doing good. Hi. Hi, Lacey. How was my day? My day was okay. It was kind of slow at first. Door dashing was slow this morning. And then it picked up. Like I didn't plan on driving until 4:00. And I was tired, not gonna lie. But it picked up between 2 and 4. I was super busy. And then I had scheduled myself off at 4:00. So DoorDash was like, and I was like, yeah, so I hear you. I'm with you on that one. And my eyes been bothering me all day. Live tarot. I know somebody that calls them tarot cards. And I'm like, that doesn't roll off the tongue like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. Oh, my eye. It's what I get for putting mascara on today. It's what I get for trying to be beautiful. My hair, man. It's doing shit anyway. Hi. Everybody have a beverage? Do you have a beverage? I need several beverages. I have my Celtic salt water. Whatever garbage is in here that helps you. 0 sugar, so that's good. Taurine is good for you. L-carnitine, I guess that's good for you. But anyway, that. And then my coffee with extra scoops of coffee. Why, thank you, Elspeth. I think you're beautiful as well. Oh, and I also have a Snickers in case I get hangry, but I just ate, so I won't get hangry. They're fun size, just like me. Jokes. I got jokes. Hi, Rose. You made it. Here we are. This is like I've been run all day. Hi, Peggy. Let's see what happens here, okay? You have your sparkling water. That's wonderful, Bambi. Sparkling water is good for you. When I tell you that I like my coffee strong, like I really like my coffee strong. Like I can't go somewhere and order coffee just like a normal restaurant or something because they bring you like water that's been stirred with a brown crayon. Like it's literally garbage. It just tastes like nothing to me. I can't order coffee when I go places unless it's Starbucks. If I go to Starbucks, I can order coffee because that's my jelly and my jam. You know what I mean? News, guys. I've got news. It is confirmed. Hold on. This is big news. Everybody put your goddess energy on. Put your goddess energy on. This is actually what my body looks like. I'm just kidding. This is me on this picture. I'm joking. I'm not really joking. I kind of look like that if we just take off the stomach. But anyways, I'm coming to the West. Yes, I am. It is confirmed. I will be doing shows in Oregon 13th, 14th, and 15th. And there's a possibility that I'll be going to the coast of Oregon to do a weekend retreat at some later point in the future. There's a big place there that like a whole weekend, you know, and there's only like 5 suites. So it's going to be a little pricey, but you'd spend the whole weekend with me, learning from me and you know, all that wonderful fun stuff. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, so that'll be great. Ice Kool-Aid and warm coffee, both with extra sugar. I literally haven't had Kool-Aid since I was a kid. I didn't even make Kool-Aid for my children. I like sludge. Yes, girl, sludge. I don't know what this means. I don't know. But it's going to be like a festival, Rose. There's going to be music. There's going to be people doing like drumming circles and things like that. In between my shows, we're going to have music for people. And so it'll be great. But yeah, it's going to be, you know, local artisans and all that fun stuff. We're just making it a thing, you know, making it a thing. But tonight, my darling, beautiful people, the beautiful people. I don't even like Marilyn Manson. I'm all over the place. It's got to be the coffee. 2 of Wands. My kids don't know what Kool-Aid is, but I grew up with it. Same. You know, you could just tell them it's like Gatorade. Because really, I mean, we're not lying, right? Body Armor is like Kool-Aid. It's, you know, except you make it yourself. And you put as much sugar as you want in there. 2 of Wands. Who's that for? Who's that for? Anyways, these are tarot card readings tonight. I'm almost at my quota for the day. So, you know, taste my coffee. There's that 2 of Wands again. Look, there's the 2 of Wands again. What's going on? Who needs to make a decision about their future right now? Which one of you is kind of going back and forth about how to move forward, because this is for you. You need to make up your mind. Look at your options, weigh your options, and do what's best for you. Y'all, stop letting other people get a say in your timeline. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can get many squeeze bottles now. In Tang too? No way. No way. Propel. Like, everybody drinks. There's all different kinds of shit. Look, when we were kids, y'all know there was juice or soda, and that was it. And then you made Kool-Aid at home because soda was too expensive. Your parents wouldn't buy it for you. But they would buy Kool-Aid packages, 10 for $1. They're not 10 for $1 anymore. I think they're like 5 for $1 now. Kool-Aid packages. I don't know. I had to buy some for a customer once. I think they're 5 for $1 now. Yeah. Oh, you buy it at the grocery store? Right on. Somebody asked me to go to Nova Scotia. And I was like, God damn, that's way over there. That is way over there. No, it's just for me. It's just me, Lisa. It's just me. I'm the act. I'm the talent. It's just me. Nobody else. Apparently, I'm in high demand because I'm special and whatnot. Look, I told y'all about 3 weeks or a month ago that in October, things were going to change for me, that I was going to get an upgrade, another one. God only knows of doing what. I really don't know. But I told y'all I was getting an upgrade in October, and things were going to blow up for me. Things were going to be different. I told my daughter that we need to be prepared for things to be different. I can't keep staying small the way I am because the timelines are collapsing and things are happening, and I have a job to do, just like a lot of other light workers have jobs to do. And I can't just stay in this tiny little town, in this tiny little room doing these readings for y'all. I have to get out there. I have to touch people. I have to plug people in. That's really what I do. I'm a spiritual catalyst, and I plug people in when I physically touch them, speed up other people's timelines, open their spiritual gifts. Like, this is what I do. So if you get the opportunity to see me in person, you should take it. Okay? Because that's part of my purpose. That is what I do. So keep that in mind. Wisconsin. Gosh, I don't even know. I don't know, I don't have anywhere to stay in Wisconsin. I don't have it. I'm trying to get a manager lined up. It's so funny because Emma just asked me. Look, y'all, I would never forget y'all, first of all. You've been here with me from the beginning. A lot of you have been watching me do lives since 2017, and I would never forget y'all. Okay. But Emma just asked me a little while ago. She's like, Mom, what would you do if you had unlimited money? I was like, first of all, I'd go to Ireland because I have to. It's part of my life path. I have to go to Ireland. It's just something I have to do. I had a vision of it in 2018, and it's just something that I have to do. Second of all, I would buy her a nice house with a whole wing just for the animals because I'm tired of them tearing up my furniture. I'm not going to lie. I'm really tired of them tearing up my furniture. So they could have a whole wing to themselves, and we'll visit them every day. Then we'll be lonely. We could even get more. I mean, I don't care, Then I would hire a personal chef because I love food, but I hate cooking. And then I would just get a whole bunch of money out of the bank, and I would go down to Rapid City, downtown, and I would just hand out fat stacks of cash to the homeless people because it hurts my heart. It absolutely hurts my heart to see homeless people. Like, I can't stand it. I saw a homeless person with no shoes the other day. I didn't have a penny on me. And I was just like, I was in the middle of a delivery. They weren't there when I drove back. But anyways. And she's like, well, what about work? What would you do for work? And I was like, I would just do free readings every day. Free readings. I would go around all over the place, do free readings for people, do them on lives, do free readings. What do I need money for? You know, this is my gift. I want to give it away. I want to give it away. I hate that I have to work for money. I hate that. But that's what I would do. And, you know, the whole pay it forward thing. You know what I mean? Just pay it forward. You know what I mean? I had to find you first. I know. What, you've been watching me for 2 years now, Elspeth? My goodness. My goodness. What is this? Man trying to talk to me. I feel like time's flying by. I thought it was October for a second here. What? It's barely September, Misty. Get your life together. Gosh. Oh, my. So we're doing tarot card readings tonight. Tarot card readings. $15 or $25 tarot card readings tonight. I'm almost at my quota. If I reach my daily quota for what I feel like I need to make on a daily basis, I will do just free readings for the rest of the live. Okay, so if we have a couple of volunteers, we only need a few volunteers for me to reach my quota, then I will do free readings for the rest of the live. Because I'm not greedy, but I do feel like I need to make a certain amount of money every day. I wish it was I would see my great nephew. I know, right? Oh, God. Yeah, but I would definitely buy myself a nice big house for all my kids to live in if they wanted to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I totally would do that. And then I would start getting homeless people off the street, because here's a house for you, and here's a house for you, and here's a house for you. If I had unlimited money, here's a house for you. Go, bring all your family, live there. Here's a house for you. You know, I don't think anybody should be homeless. I think there's enough fucking money in this world that greedy people are just hoarding for no friggin' reason. More money than they could possibly spend in 100 lifetimes. And they're just hoarding it while people are out on the street hungry and homeless and dirty and cold. And it's just wrong. It's just totally and completely wrong. You know, the world we live in is a very messed up place. I had to put my glasses on to see your comments because I'm tired. Almost took her for it, I swear it's longer. I know, it seems like it. October can't come fast enough. I miss him so much. He just turned 5. Aw, yay. October 5th is my daughter Emma's birthday. Do you guys want to send birthday cards again this year? How exciting. Yes, I still take PayPal, Jenny. Do I owe you a reading, Bambi? Mother of Christ, I do. Yeah, I didn't put any other types of readings because I know where I'm at energetically. And if I do any of those, I'll be done after one. To be honest, it's been a long day already. So I don't have it in the tank for psychic readings. I can read some cards. That's all I got in me. Do you want to do a tarot card reading? Lacey, I'm doing paid readings tonight until I reach my quota of what I need to make every day. And once I reach that quota, I will do free readings. Yeah, she's going to be 13, guys. She was in an accident at school today. The after-school choir practice was happening, and she was standing on the risers. And she was on 2 separate risers that were butted up against each other. And the risers are old and rickety, and the risers collapsed, and she hurt her back. And I was very irritated with that. She's okay. She told me she's okay. She's acting like she's okay. She said she ended up doing the splits, but the choir teacher has been complaining about the risers being old and rickety since last year, since we started here, and they really need to be replaced. And yeah, so it's terrible. Let's do tarot. Okay, Bambi, I'm gonna write you down so I can keep track of what I'm doing here. But that's from the other day, so that doesn't count towards the quota. Okay, Bambi, $25 tarot card reading. Okay. What does Bambi need to know today? Shuffle. I just saw the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is all about allowing yourself to expand, allowing yourself to receive messages from spirit, keeping yourself in balance. I know. I am too. I'm so glad she's okay. I immediately got on the phone and was like, "Are you okay?" You know, I was so mad about it. I told that teacher, I'm like, if you need me to make a stink to get you, Misty the Medium. Yeah, e-baked goods. It's in the description box, honey. It's in the description box. Okay. If you click on the description box, all the ways that I accept payment are there. Starting with the Strength card, I'm seeing the number 8 on here. So what is that about? Let me look. So the Temperance was what we saw when we were shuffling, which is Major Arcana. The Strength card is Major Arcana. Standing in your own power. Page of Swords. I'm going to read these like a story. Okay, standing in your own power. Allowing yourself to really expand the way that you think. Okay. Page of Swords. Trusting your intuition. Allowing yourself to follow your intuitive guidance. Again, the Temperance being told in my head. We need to listen to our intuition. Let go of the past. Allow yourself to move forward. Allow yourself to step outside the box. Move into a totally different time here. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You've been feeling really stuck lately. You've been feeling, and it's because you're not allowing yourself to grow. You're not allowing yourself to expand, to think outside the box. It's like you've got this, you still have the same way of thinking that you had when you were younger. You need to allow yourself, I'm literally seeing the two faces on this card. Like, you can be the past, but you have to allow yourself to grow into this beast. Like, you're a beast, woman. Like, you have to embrace that. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Stuck energy, feeling like you're stuck, feeling like you can't move forward, feeling like the world is against you. I think you've been too inside your head with this. Okay, you have the Hermit card. It's like all you do is sit around and think. I am stuck. Like, all you do is think. All you do is think about where you should be, what you should be doing. And this is like, it always comes down to you. It always comes down to the blame game. It always comes down to you thinking through your emotions are clouding your judgment with the Moon card. Your emotions are dictating your thought process. You're like public enemy number 1 to yourself. A lot of major arcana is coming out here. Eight of Wands in reverse. This is negative self-talk. Pretty much trying to get out of my head, man. Yeah, I'm seeing you just being inside your head, negative self-talk, Eight of Wands in reverse, just constantly on your own ass. It's like you're just chewing yourself out for where you're at right now, but goddamn, like, cut it out. You're not fixing it by doing this. You're making it worse. You're making it worse. Page of Cups in reverse with the 10 of Wands in reverse. You are making it worse for yourself. Like every speck of negative self-talk you direct toward yourself is like throwing a fucking piece of hot lava at your heart. You're literally making it worse for yourself. Cut it out. Don't listen to that nasty bitch. Show her what the fuck she's talking about. Don't listen to her. Hi, Sheldon. Seven of Wands in reverse. Like, you're not going to be at peace in your soul. You're not going to be able to find peace in your soul. You're not going to be able to move forward on your journey until you squash that nasty bitch. Honestly. Treat her like she is someone in the room with you. Treat her like she's sitting next to you talking shit to you. Treat her like she's sitting next to you talking shit to your daughter. Squash that bitch. Like, don't act like it's coming from inside of you, because it's really not. Your soul loves you. This negative self-talk is something that has just been pushed inside your brain your whole life. Don't take it in as a part of you, because it's not. Your soul only knows love for you. This is not your soul. This is your ego. Okay? Don't listen to her. She has no idea what she's talking about. So you treat her like an overextended guest. You treat her like she doesn't belong. Okay? Persona non grata. She doesn't belong here. She doesn't belong with the in crowd. She's not in. She's so yesterday's news. We don't need to talk to her. We don't need to listen to her. Seven of Wands in reverse. Getting your peace back. Allowing yourself, like, because you have the Emperor in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. You are just completely disempowering yourself with all of this negative self-talk that you are entertaining. Are you that bored? You're entertaining this negative self-talk because you got nothing better to do. You have everything better to do. Everything. Get the fuck out of here. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's a dumb bitch. Don't listen to her. What a rotten ass. No, go away. Honestly, if some chick was in your house, in your living room that you pay for, telling your kid what a fucking idiot she was, how fast would you punch that bitch in the lip? Like, honestly, that's what I want to know. Like, how would you tolerate that? Would you tolerate it coming from anyone else? Honestly, be honest with yourself. And if you say yes, that you would let people talk to you that way, then you need to go kick your own ass, because this is ridiculous. You would lose your shit. Exactly. This is what you need to do. Anytime that skanky bitch, I'm cussing. Look. I've been so good about not cussing lately. Bambi needs to hear it. Anytime that skanky ass bitch walks up in your living room and starts talking shit to you or your daughter, she's talking shit to the little kid inside of you. That's what she's doing. Would you let anyone do that to a little kid? Anyone. I would beat that ass so fast. I would kick some ass. Okay? Don't you ever talk to that kid like that in front of me. Ever. Period. Never. Okay? Just kick her ass. Seriously. Tell her, get the fuck out. No more of that shit. Okay? And anytime she tries to get back in your fucking living room to talk to your kid, you tell her, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you're going to boot her ass to the curb again. Stop tolerating it. Because that is not your soul. Your soul is not saying, Bambi, you're such a POS. Bambi, you're so lazy. Bambi, it's all your fault. Bambi, why couldn't you be this? Why can't you be that? Bambi, you're You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not smart enough. Bambi, Bambi, Bambi. Like your soul would never, ever say that to you. That's not coming from you. That's coming from the outside world. Okay? Just no more. I gotta go get my hand x-rayed. I think I might have broke it. I'm joking. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. But yeah, don't listen. Don't listen to her. She's stupid. You tell her you're stupid. Look, you stupid ego. You're dumb. You don't know anything. Okay? All right. Let's see here. A wisdom oracle for you, because I feel like I need to give you a wisdom oracle. First of all, I love the design on these cards. They're like those little seashells, you know? Oh my. Okay. You need an oracle card for Bambi. Moving forward, what does Bambi need to know? I ate so fast. I literally have the hiccups because I wolfed down my food. So I was so hungry. What does Bambi need to know? What does Bambi... Oh, there you are. You have the card for deep knowing in the reverse. So let's see what that is going to tell us. Okay. Protection message. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas? Look, that was that page of swords in reverse that we got at the very beginning. Your ideas, not allowing your ideas to come to fruition. Talking yourself down, talking yourself out of things. Okay. Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Stop listening to that chick. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. That was a great message. Have you seen the movie Sound of Freedom? Has anybody watched that movie? Anyone? Did anyone see all of my posts about that movie when it came out? Anyone? Over 4th of July weekend. Immediately went to number 1 in the box office. It's a movie about child trafficking and child sex trafficking. You should go see it. You should go see it. It's a very eye-opening movie. Everybody needs to see it. Rose said, I don't think I can handle it. You know? It's people like you, Rose, that need to see it. Because when people turn away because they can't handle stuff, it continues to happen. Waiting until it comes out on video. You know, Disney owns the rights to Angel Studio movies, and I don't even know if they'll put it out on video. Honestly, Sheldon. I don't know if they will. You have been holding yourself back. My gosh, lady. Stop. You know, it's like you're over there and you're waiting for this apartment. You're waiting for this apartment. It's like you're not making any other moves. You're not making any money moves. You're not making any decisions. You're just waiting for the world to do what you want it to do. You're not taking any action steps towards it. You're not doing anything to change your situation, right? You're not a theater guy. Well, stop being scared. It's just an emotion. It is just an emotion. You know, that's all it is. Stop embracing the fear. What'd you send me? What'd you send me, Shell? Oh, those are sexy carrots. That looks like a pair of legs. Your carrot looks like legs. I love that. That's really cool. Those are some big ass carrots, dude. Right on. Look at you. Farmer Shell. Farmer Shell. I know they're giant. I grew some carrots, but it was like in a raised bed, so they were fat and short. They didn't have room to grow. You know what I mean? The dirt was too compacted. Look, you this is what you need to analyze, okay, with the Hermit card. Do you feel like you have learned some lessons in the last year that you really needed to learn? Like lessons that you have had repeating opportunities to learn, but you didn't completely get it all the way. You know, like the same type of situation happens again and again and again. These are karmic cycles, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Karma is not spinning right now. You don't have to worry about making a mistake, okay? Because you have actually learned what you needed to learn from those things that you experienced, okay? It's not like as soon as you step your foot out the door, you're going to get run over by a bus. That's not going to happen. I almost said it doesn't happen, but you know, it happens to some people. But it's not going to happen to you is what I'm saying. You know, it's not going to happen to you. I got you, Jenny. That's right, Elspeth. You fail when you don't even try. Let's have a little bit of coffee here. The lesson is learned. Exactly. So you don't have to keep second guessing yourself because you learned. When we learn something, we can't unlearn it. We just know it, right? You learned multiplications in school. You never forgot them, right? Because it was something that you tried and tried and tried and tried. You finally got it. You finally memorized them, and it's there forever. Everybody knows what 8 times 4 is. You know what I'm saying? You finally learned from those lessons, and you can't unsee it. You can't unknow it. So that's not something that you have to keep being afraid of and second guessing every move you make because you finally learned. You should be proud of yourself. Instead of sitting in the house afraid, peeking out your blinds, watching life pass you by, right? We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Stop letting that bitch talk. Kick her out of your house. Just go on now. You can go. You can go, thank you for everything you helped protect me from. But I don't need your protection anymore because I learned. I grew up. I learned the hard way. Yes, take the leap. Do it. You listen to your intuition, okay? And what is your intuition? We've talked about this, guys. We've talked about this. What is our intuition? How do we know what is our intuition and what is our ego? First one to guess right gets a card. What's the difference between your intuition and your ego? How do you know what's talking to you? Let me drink this cold ass coffee real quick. First thought from your gut feeling. Everybody's like, your gut feeling. Yeah. Your gut, that's where your intuition is. Yep. In your gut. Okay. So look, we're going to do, this is what I've got sitting here. So this is what we're going to, nope, I got other cards. Hold on a second. I've got romance angels. Ego equals fear, intuition equals love. I love that, B. That's sweet. Yeah, but the information from your soul comes through the crown. Okay, so you're going to hear all of your messages right here. You might feel it in your gut, but you hear it right here. Okay, your intuition is the first thing you hear. That's the first thing you hear. That is your intuition. Everything after that that goes against the first thing that you hear, that's your ego. That's your fear talking. The ego is in charge of protecting you from mistakes, protecting you from hurt, protecting you from pain, protecting you from everything. So the ego is going to try and talk you out of the intuition, because the ego is trying to keep you where you are. We're not venturing into the unknown. Okay. The ego keeps you in the known. Intuition wants you to push out into the unknown. Right? Good stuff. Okay. So since Bambi said she feels it in her gut, let's do a romance card for Bambi. What does Bambi need to know as far as romance? Whoa, that almost went right in my coffee. Your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Your love life is being affected by children. So you're going through this period of separation right now between your soulmate and yourself, so that you can concentrate on your inner child, healing your inner child, healing your children, allowing yourself to heal so that you can become a better partner for someone in the future, right? Because if you're sitting there in your fear energy all the time, you're not going to attract a soulmate. It's not going to happen. You'll attract a karmic partner. You might even attract a twin flame to help shed light on the situation so you can see where you are injured and needing healing. No, I don't think so, Elspeth. Not at the coffee shop. She barely leaves the house. Just kidding. Or do you not barely leave the house? Ugh. That was very strong. Whew. Okay, next we're going to do Jenny. You want to be whole again. You don't leave the house. Look, I was right. My intuition told me you barely leave the house. That was some strong shit, B. Let me tell you what. Whew. Okay. Now we're going to do Jenny. If we get one more $25 donation, I will do free readings after that. Hello, Jenny. How are you, darling? I know it's hard. It's not impossible. It's just hard. Life's not always going to be easy. What does Jenny Cook need to know right now? Hi, Linda. Hi, Lucinda. How are you? You're welcome, Bambi. I appreciate you. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay. What does Jenny need to know? Six of Swords. Things need to change in your life, but what? What needs to change? Reckless thoughts, reckless actions. We need to change this. Okay, so this is a totally different message for Jenny than for Bambi. Bambi needs to be more fearless. Jenny needs to put more thought into her actions before she takes them. Think about the consequences. Think about the situations that you're putting yourself into. I'm getting a lot of fire energy here. Jenny, I don't know if you're a fire sign or if you have prominent fire placements in your chart. This just feels like you do everything based on your emotional response. It's like you want it, you go after it, you don't think about anything else. Doesn't matter if we step on someone. So it's recklessness. You have like this single-minded determination that doesn't see the effects that you have on the people around you. You're a Pisces. That's definitely a water sign. Ace of Cups. Emotions. Pisces are usually can read people really well, Jenny. You have the Hermit in reverse with the King of Swords. I feel like there is no shortage of you telling people what's on your mind. I feel like you definitely don't hold back. You know, it's like if I were to walk into a room and see somebody and whatever message I get, I'll just blurt it out. You know, like I feel like you're the same way, that you just blurt things out to people and we're not really thinking about the consequences of that, how it will affect people. I'm not telling you to hold your tongue, but I am telling you to think about the effect of your words on people. You know? Because it almost feels like, do you have somebody recently that kind of stopped talking to you? Somebody that like was hurt by something you said? Somebody that was a friend of yours? You have the Six of Wands in reverse next to the Ace of Cups. Like this is somebody that really cared about you, somebody that felt very highly of you, and you just blurt something out without thinking about how they will receive it. And I feel like it hurt them. Okay. So if you have somebody in your life that like, you felt like you could just be honest with, and you felt like that you could just be blunt, their feelings are hurt. Their feelings are hurt because even I, like, not a lot gets to me. Okay. First of all, people can say whatever they want to say. I don't really care. But occasionally something somebody says will kind of trigger an injury in my mind and it'll stick with me. But it's not very often, but sometimes in a positive way. Okay. Like sometimes in a positive way. For example, my brother used to pick on my teeth when I was a kid because my teeth are small compared to his. So he would always make fun of my teeth. He would make fun of the gap that I have which happened because he knocked my tooth out when we were playing. So, my permanent tooth got knocked out when I was a little kid. So he used to pick on me all the time. And so for most of my life, I was smiling pictures like with my mouth closed and stuff. But somebody said just in conversation that I had a perfect smile, and that stuck with me, because it kind of like counterbalanced that insecurity, I guess. So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes we say things without realizing that we're triggering somebody's insecurity. And so there is somebody, and who is this? Is this a friend? Is this a friend? Is this a friend that was hurt by this? Yes, it's a friend. 10 of Cups, somebody who loves you very much. So I don't know. I just feel like, is this a girlfriend? Yes. King of Coins with a yes. It is a girlfriend. Is it somebody that she's known for a really long time? Yes, somebody that you've known for a very long time. So this is a close friend, okay? So you might want to go through your Rolodex of friends and think, is there somebody that you haven't heard from that you normally hear from frequently, or somebody that's kind of not been returning your messages that you normally are very close with? Reach out to them and say, hey, if I said something that offended you or hurt your feelings, I'm really sorry and I didn't mean to. Just start with that, because I feel like they're not going to mention it, because they do care about you and love you so much. But this feels like they were offended. Yeah. The Devil card. Sometimes the bluntness, this is the card of Capricorn, okay? The card of addictions, and gossip can be an addiction too, just so you know. But it's a card of addictions. It's a card of indulgence. It's like self-sabotaging behaviors. But sometimes I feel like Capricorns are very blunt people. Not just me, but other Capricorns that I know are very blunt people, and we don't really use a filter, So it's possible that you could have had a moment where it was like you said something without a filter and it hurt the other person. So we need to get back on track. We need to get everything back in a positive energy, a positive flow, positive vibration, you and your friend. Do you have a friend like that you have not spoken to as often as you normally do? Somebody that you've been friends with for a while, they're just busy, or they're just, they're giving excuses why they haven't talked to you lately. I feel like their feelings are hurt. It could even be that you've decided to do something and you didn't include them. Because you do have the Six of Swords coming out with the Temperance card in reverse, saying, perhaps you didn't think to invite them, or perhaps you didn't think to include them. Their feelings are hurt. Just take the message how it resonates with you, okay? Because there's a few different ways you can read it. And I feel like, so now we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is talking about comparing you to other people that have hurt their feelings. Could be a coworker, somebody that you're close with, somebody that has a lot of affection for you. Yeah. Seven of Wands here. This is like saying something without thinking, things get tense there sometimes. Yeah. Saying something without thinking, comparing them to somebody else without thinking that it would hurt their feelings. Comparing their work to somebody else that they might not really like. That would definitely get under somebody's skin. Like if somebody came, oh Lord, if somebody came and compared my reading to a reader that I did not care for, that I thought was lower quality, And yes, there are readers out there that are lower quality, readers that just take an oracle card and read from the book, and there's no psychicness involved. It's just shuffling and reading. If somebody compared me to them, I would be like, ha, no. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has an ego, you know? You're her manager, so it's difficult. I totally understand it is difficult. I totally get it. And the Capricorns are managers, so that makes sense. Maybe this is explaining it was in your work role that you might have offended her, hurt her feelings. Perhaps we could have her do something extra or special or whatever. You know, choose her to do some kind of task that other people would want to do. I don't know. I just feel like you have to make it up to her somehow. Feels that way. Lower quality. I know they're out there. They're out there. I'm not naming any names, but they're out there, Elspeth. We know who they are. But that's not me. I don't need no damn book to read a tarot card. Good Lord. Okay. My darlings. Let's see if somebody else. I said we needed one more donation to do free readings, right? One more donation to do free readings. There we go. Chantel. Good job. Okay. Chantel did it. Chantel sent a donation, and that's the last donation I need to do my, because I do pretty good with DoorDash. I'm not going to lie. So, Chantel, we're going to do cards for Chantel. I almost wrote your name as Jenny's name. Okay. We're doing reading for Chantel. I feel like I want to pull a romance card for you. How old was I when I knew that I was gifted? When I knew that I was gifted? Knew. When I was aware. Is that the question? Because you'll be surprised. How old was I when I was aware that I was not like everybody else? That's the question? $40. I was 40. It was 2017. I was not previously aware that everything that I was experiencing, everything that I had been seeing my whole life, everything that I'd been hearing my whole life, the information I'd been receiving my whole life, I was not aware that I was different than anyone else. I thought everybody did that. I never talked about it. I just assumed that we were all the same. It was never a topic of conversation. I had some frightening spirit experiences when I was a teenager. Told my mom about them. Like, it wasn't something that she was like, she wasn't like, oh, it's okay. She never said, nobody goes through that. She never said anything like that. She just said, you can sleep in my room. So I never knew that I was different in any way than anybody else. I thought it was normal. I thought everybody just had that voice telling them information, and the voice that just knew things, the intuition, the gut feelings about people's health, knowing what to do in certain situations, hearing messages from dead people, spirits, or feeling spirits all around. I thought everybody did that. I thought everybody could feel that. I didn't know that it was me, just me. I had no idea until 2017 when I got visited by the light beings and I re-experienced my entire soul journey again. And I saw all the other lives that I lived where I did not have this. And it's like that really made me realize what I have now and the fucking gratitude. You have no idea the gratitude I have. And let me tell you something, guys. When you ask me for advice and I give you advice, it's the right advice. Please listen to it, okay? Trust me. It's the right advice. I had somebody reach out to me today that has just had horrific things happen to them over the last month because they decided to cut me out of their life and listen to a different person. And this person fucked them over so bad, literally ruined their life. And I'm like, I told you to step away from that person. You know, like if I give you advice, I'm giving you the right advice. Okay. I mean, my brother, I thought I'd been doing it my whole life. I've only been doing this professionally since 2018, maybe. The beginning of 2018 is when I started getting into all this. It's only been a couple of years, guys. So yeah. God. Yes, I was. I was. Okay. A card. Chantel. Okay, Chantel. You know, if you ask me when did I start knowing about spirits, I would tell you I was 4 years old. That's when I started seeing and interacting with spirits and hearing spirits, but I did not know that was not something everybody did. Okay, I just didn't know that. My phone's going nuts. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, Vanessa, how's the baby? I wish I could hold her. I love babies so much. Hey, guess who else had a baby? Emma's dad. Emma's dad messaged her and he was like, hey, sorry, it's been so long between messages. Yeah, it has. He had a baby a day or two after you did. And he's like, here's my baby. Gives her a picture. You know, and I, look, don't tell anyone I said this, guys. But some babies are freaking adorable. And some babies look like incarnated old men. Vanessa, your baby's adorable. Your baby's so cute. He's like, oh, yeah, you know, Jessica and I, because he got married and didn't even tell her. Got married to his girlfriend. They had a baby. Didn't tell her. Till after the fact. Still hasn't even told her that he got married. I told her. I saw it on Facebook. He's like, oh, hey, by the way, had a baby. I'm not saying that, Bambi. I'm just saying some of them look like angry old people. You're right. Some of them do, and they probably are. They're probably angry old people because they just passed as an old person and had to come back right away as a baby. And they were like, screw this. I wasn't ready. I didn't want to come back. So, yeah. So anyways, Well, that whole family's messed up, Kim. Okay, Chantel. Love message for Chantel. Chantel, are you in a relationship? Not all babies are cute. Every single one of my babies were freaking adorable. They look like little cupids. They were just so precious. I'll find pictures and show you. They were just so cute. I think it's because they were chunky. Usually when babies are like skinny, they got lots of wrinkles. I don't know. But anyway, I digress. She is in a relationship. Okay, Chantel. Okay, give me a message for Chantel's relationship. What does she need to know about her love life? Ooh, there goes one. Where did it go? There it is. A little bit dark in here. Oh, I love it so much. Chantel, this is beautiful. Chantel, look at that. Trust and true love. I love it. This is the romance of a lifetime. You need to trust the situation. Have faith in your relationship. Have faith in your partner. That's so nice. Look, if you call it that, look, you just got to be patient. Sometimes you just got to be patient. Okay? Sometimes we just got to be patient. So let's see what else our cards are telling us. Queen of Wands in reverse. We're not feeling very in control right now. We're not feeling our best at the moment. Is there something making you feeling insecure in your relationship? Definitely. I don't know if this is money insecurity that you're feeling, or if you're just feeling like you are not everything that he needs, or he is not everything that you need. King of Pentacles is all about security. You have the Queen of Wands next to that in reverse, next to the King of Pentacles. It's like somebody is not feeling like they are up to it. Like they're not feeling up to the task in some way. Some type of insecurity. Perhaps we're just not feeling the romance like when we started. He lies about stupid shit, including his finances all the time. Well, that's terrible. I don't like when people lie. I'm not going to make excuses for him. I will tell you that Travis used to lie about stupid shit all the time, and it was a trauma response. Okay? I don't know if your partner has trauma, if your partner has that immediate knee-jerk reaction is to lie because they fear the consequences of the truth, because they were punished for things they did unnecessarily badly. Sometimes it's a trauma response. Yeah, like you think I'm done? Exactly. Sometimes it's a trauma response. And Vanessa understands that too. Okay, so take that into consideration. Sometimes it's a trauma response. And if it's a trauma response, then we need to work on the trauma response. If we want to work on, the maybe he's embarrassed. I think it's trauma. I think it's a trauma response. I really do. Eesh, that makes it really hard. He refuses to go for help. A lot of men don't believe in counseling. They think it makes them look weak. It's true. Even in this day and age, men don't believe in counseling. Okay, so we have the Sun card coming out after the King of Pentacles. At this point, you're wanting honesty because you have the Two of Swords in reverse. Not in reverse. Holy, why did I say that? You have the Two of Swords, okay? You have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is telling you that you need to see the situation clearly. All right? Right now, you have a blindfold over your eyes, and you're just stabbing in the dark. You're literally like refusing to see what it is. Bye, Jenny. Have a great night. Thank you for contributing tonight. I appreciate you. This is a trauma response. Like, I honestly feel like this is something that you guys have to work on together. Like, maybe you need to say to him, is this a trauma response? You know? I told him the other day that I'm not his mother and I can't hold his hand and make him do everything. Oof. I'm having reactions to your statement, and I'm trying to just give me a second. I'm trying to work through what I want to say. Some men don't actually know what they're supposed to do. Okay? They don't know, because anytime that they've had a problem, people give them the solution, and they don't have to critically think about it, and they don't have to problem solve. Okay? And when you say to him, I'm not your mom, I can't hold your hand, it's very emasculating to him as a man. Okay? So instead of approaching it in that negative fashion, why not try and ask him, what do you think you should do in this situation? If X, Y, and Z, what do you think you could do to solve the problem? How do you think you should go about that? Instead of saying, here's what you're supposed to do. I'm tired of doing everything for you. You need to start doing stuff for yourself. I'm not your mother. First of all, he doesn't want you to be his mother. Okay? I can guarantee you he doesn't want to lay next to his mother and screw his mother. I can guarantee you he might have a mommy issue, but he doesn't want you to be his mom. Okay? I think that you know how to do these things, and so you just assume he knows how to come up with solutions too. But I can tell you right now from personal experience, not all men know how to handle stressful situations. Not all men know how to critical think and solve problems on their own. And you can be pissed off and continue to get angry at him because he's not doing these things, or you can help him learn how to do it on his own. My husband can't do finance. I've always done it for him his whole life. If something happened to me, even though he makes the money, he wouldn't know what to do with it. And you know, Rose, it's called enabling. Okay? That's a lot of men. That's right. A lot of men do not know how to do these things. A lot of men do not know how to critical think. Okay? A lot of people. I know women out there who are stuck in victim mentality, who just tell people what their problem is and they wait for somebody to give them the solution. And that happens a lot. Okay? And it does cause a lot of resentment and tension. You know? But you have to change the way you're approaching the issue, because it's very emasculating to him, and it puts your relationship into a very awkward position when you're likening yourself to his mother. You know, Maybe you were brought into each other's lives so you could help him learn how to be more self-sufficient and proactive, right? I just feel defeated because he just always responds with, I don't want to do counseling or this or that. I shouldn't have said what I said. Right. I can't if you won't accept it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's saying, I shouldn't have said what I said, but what he said was what he felt. Okay. So he's backpedaling because he's seeing that it's causing a problem for you. Or take any acknowledgement. Like, you mean accountability. Acknowledgement and accountability are two different things. So maybe the other day that had a pile of ladders and someone standing on top of it, and the caption was something along the lines of, just because you have the tools doesn't mean you have the knowledge to use them. Yes, exactly. Like I said, Chantel, it's a strong possibility that he's been brought into your life so you can help him grow as a man. Maybe you're supposed to be more patient. Don't think of him as a child, but think of him as somebody who's unlearned. And that it's your job to help him learn, not to enable him so that he never learns, not to make all the decisions for him so that he never learns, but to help him figure out how to make these decisions, help him figure out how to be better at time management, how to be better with his finances. We're in a never-ending loop. I feel like of the same thing with no work being put on in his end. And that's very possible. Because you're playing the same tape, right? You're responding in the same way to what he's doing. So maybe if you change the way you respond or react, because, maybe if we change our approach, we can get a different outcome. Don't give up hope. You have to trust that you're meant to be with this person. This is the romance of a lifetime, okay? You have to trust that you were brought together for a reason. And perhaps that reason is for you to help him grow as a soul so that you can be more compatible. All right? Try to be like, what do you ask him instead of telling him what to do? Just be like, this is what happened. What do you think you should do about it? When do you think you can do that? And when he gives the answers and doesn't follow through, remind him that he was going to do those things, that it was his idea, because then he's being accountable to himself, not to you. Okay? Give that a shot and see if that helps. I hope it does. I hope it helps. Okay, somebody said they sent a donation on Cash App. Oh, Jacinta. Which would be Jesse Peel. You're welcome. You just, you can't keep butting your head against the wall. You're just making your head bloody. Sometimes we got to climb the wall or walk around the wall, find a different way to overcome the obstacle, a different approach. Jesse. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Hi, Jesse. Okay, we're going to do Jesse, and then we're going to do free readings, guys. I'm going to do a few free readings. Jesse, are you in a relationship? Do you want a romance angel card? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yes, you can ask a question. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wanted to know if this new friendship with Roxy is good for me. Okay. Good question. It's a good question, Linda. Show me the relationship between Jesse and Roxy. Friendship is a relationship, just so you know. Show me the relationship between Jesse and Roxy. She's been married for a very long time, Vanessa. Her husband's a real piece of work. Show me the relationship between Jesse and Roxy. I love it. Okay, you wanted to know, is this good for you? The short answer is yes. Let me explain. Okay. So you had 2 romance angel cards that come up. The first one is the children card. Your love life is being affected by children. So this, we're going to set that aside for just a second. And then forgiving and learning. Okay, as you release and heal the past being the optimal word here, you experience more love in your present moments. Now, as far as children are concerned, I don't feel like we're talking about the current timeline, the current lifetime. Okay, I feel like this relationship with Roxy is healing karmic wounds between your 2 souls. Okay, so I don't know if this is a romantic relationship, it's a friendship. I don't know. I'm not asking. What I am seeing, though, is that this is healing a karmic tie or a soul connection between the 2 of you. You have the 3 of Cups, which is all about celebration. You see these girlfriends together. They're, possibly out celebrating, having a good time, having drinks, enjoying each other's company. Camaraderie. Okay, we have the Death and Rebirth card in the reverse, which is ending cycles. Okay, needing to end a cycle. And then you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally intelligent. Okay, so these 3 cards right here are telling me that you and this person have been brought together to heal the past, to heal wounds. You're just friends, that's fine. To heal wounds. Okay, so this could be a karmic soul partner for you, somebody that you are working out a karmic connection with, or a negative karmic connection with. So whether or not, I'm not going to tell you, I would never tell you that one of you is not going to get hurt. I would not say that. because most karmic relationships end up with somebody being hurt. Okay. I don't know who it's going to be, but I don't feel like it's going to be you. Okay. And it's possible that we're like healing hurt from a previous lifetime. That's what it feels like. Forgiving and learning. Is there a situation between you that that you've already had some type of betrayal, that you've forgiven this person and let her back into your life? Learning to accept people for who they are. My cat has something to say about this. What did you want to say about this? Yeah? She says, don't hold a grudge. Okay? And then the hangman in reverse. Usually when the hangman comes out in the upright, the person is waiting. They're at a crossroads in their life and they're waiting for direction. They're waiting for guidance. But coming out in the reverse, universe is telling you, don't wait. Just embrace what this friendship is bringing into your life, because no, not yet. Okay. Just enjoy it. Just embrace it. Just enjoy whatever it is the universe has decided you need to learn from this person, from this connection, from this relationship. Look, I'm not saying that I don't appreciate every single person in my life, but I definitely look at every connection with every person that I have from 3 steps up and in the back. I look down and I analyze every relationship. Like, what is the main theme of the connection with this person? Like, how is this enriching or detracting from my life? What is this showing me? What life lesson is this associated with? I am that girl. I fucking analyze the shit out of every single person I know, and they don't even realize it. But like the connection that we have, the relationships that we have with our friendships, with our loved ones, with our romantic relationships, I am analyzing all of it. Like, what is the purpose of this? Because everything has a purpose in your life. Okay. So the universe is telling you, instead of trying to figure it out, instead of trying to figure it out, just embrace whatever the universe is going to bring you in the form of this friendship. Because it's something that you have to experience, you have to learn, you have to know. Okay. All we're saying is just be aware. Just be aware. This is a karmic friendship, a karmic relationship. There's going to be healing in some way, shape, or form between you and this other soul. Okay. As an adult, it's not easy to make friends, especially when you have trust issues. Man, I don't analyze anything. I either like you or I don't. Well, that's just your instincts. That's just your energy. You're looking at the surface level, okay? Our energy message, we're oil and oil, or water and water. We're not oil and water, right? I make that determination with everyone immediately. Like you or I don't like you, and that usually never changes. If I don't like you when I meet you, you're not going to grow on me. I will tolerate you for other people, but I'm not going to like you. Not going to happen. And the same thing, if I like you, then I'll still like you, even if you're a horrible person. I don't know. It's weird. But that's what I have for you. I feel like you need to just allow yourself to learn whatever it is that you're supposed to learn from this person, with an eye on the fact that it is a karmic connection, a karmic relationship. Okay. And it might possibly have something to do with a trauma or a hurt that you suffered in this childhood. It might be somebody that is showing you where you have some healing that needs to be done, or you're showing them where they have some healing that needs to be done. These things work both ways. All right. Free readings start now. Elspeth. As soon as I said your name, a card came flying out. This card, Elspeth, Is a karmic relationship a bad thing? No, I just explained to you what a karmic relationship is. It is a relationship that is balancing karma from different timelines, different lifetimes between you and another person. Okay? Say you killed this lady's kid in a different lifetime, right? Or caused some major insult or hurt upon them. Okay? In another lifetime, the reverse will happen, and that they'll do that to you to balance an equal injustice. That is what karma is. It's an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's karma. Okay. So, okay, Elspeth. So stay optimistic about your love life. I don't particularly feel like this is a romantic thing that we're talking about here. I feel like this is about your family and about the connections with your family, your children, your friends. Okay, I feel like, first of all, you just need to stay positive in general. This is all about the heart center or the chest. Okay, the heart, the chest. We've talked about that. We've had issues here before. Stay positive. Stay in your heart center. Stay in a positive energy flow for you, Elspeth. Do Rose. Okay, Rose. What does Rose need to know right now? You're welcome, Jessie. Thank you for participating tonight. So, Rose, you have religious factors. It says that your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. I do feel like your love life is being influenced by your spiritual path. That we talked about this. We talked about the importance of you moving to Hawaii and how I felt like it was part of your spiritual path, your life path, you and your husband both. Okay, your religious factors, you know, the what you believe to be true, your faith, your family, your faith, your family, trusting your instincts and your path. I feel like I need a little more clarity on this. Give me some clarity. What? Okay. Yeah, you and your husband, the lovers. Okay, your love life is being influenced by your spiritual path. The universe is saying, hey, remember when Misty said your relationship would get back on track if you moved? What the fuck? Two of Cups. Again, the lovers, true love. Remember when Misty said your relationship would get back on track if you moved to Hawaii with your husband? Remember when Misty said earlier in the live, if she gives you advice, it is the right advice and you can trust it? Why aren't we moving on this? What's holding this up? Yeah, we need to move on this. The Knight of Swords. Look, you need to chase this dream. You need to chase this dream. You need to do this for your relationship. Okay? You need to do this. What are you waiting for? I mean, both love cards. Upright. What are we waiting for? No, 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 no. What is this? Don't care. What are we waiting for? He visited this last weekend, and it was actually a good weekend. Okay, we'll push him on applying again. Yes. Yes. Do it. What are we waiting for? Okay, Kim. Let's do for Kim. What does Kim need to know right now? What does Kim Coulter need to know right now? What does Kim need to know right now? Show me. What does Kim need to know? Wrong deck. Okay. I will move to the other. No, I'm not opening the closet. What does Kim need to know right now? What does Kim need to work on? That's the right question. What does Kim need to work on? There you go. What does Kim need to work on right now? All right, Kim. Okay. So just received a quick message for you here. You need to work on all this regret. You're carrying around a lot of regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. The universe is telling you, you need to stop looking. You need to stop looking back there. You need to stop looking at all the things that have happened over your life. You need to stop looking at the mistakes that you've made. You need to stop looking at the relationships that you've lost, that you feel responsible for, the things that happened in your life that didn't turn out exactly the way that you wanted them to. Stop twisting your head around looking at the past. Look forward. Okay. All you're doing is giving yourself a headache. Every time you look at the past and say, man, I wish things could be different for whatever reason. You are not trusting that everything happens exactly as it should. And whether that is in your best interest or not, everything happens exactly as it should based on the choices that we make. Sometimes we make the wrong choice. How are we going to learn how to make the right choices if we don't sometimes make the wrong choice? We can't just go through life choosing everything correctly. We'd never learn shit if there was no consequences to any choice that we made. Okay. So things that have happened to you in your life, you need to stop looking at them and thinking, I wish things were different. Okay. Because they're not going to change. It's the past. You need to just accept it for what it is. It is the past. It's past. It is past. Okay. It's like you're driving down a highway and you're trying to read the highway signs from 6 miles ago. You can't. You cannot see anything with clarity because it's the past. And you're missing all the signs that you're going by because you've got your head twisted around and you're trying to see the past. Okay? Stop trying to figure out the past. Look where you're going. Just look to the future. Look forward. Don't worry about what's already done, what's already happened, what's already gone. It is what it is. I want you to practice saying that from now on. Okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Everything that has happened, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's no way to change what's already done. There's no point thinking about it. You're wasting your energy. Would you stop? I'm going to whoop you with this card. Just let it go. I am no longer going to concern myself with things that have already transpired in the past. And no, I'm no longer going to obsess with things that have transpired in the past, whether they happened to me or because of me. I'm no longer going to focus my attention on the past. I'm going to think about now and 5 minutes from now. And that's it. That's all. We're going to think about right now, what's happening right now, what's going to happen today. That is it. Okay? And when you start thinking about what's happening now, what's happening 5 minutes from now, what's happening today, you'll become lighter. All right? You won't feel so heavy all the time. You won't feel so overburdened. You won't feel so sad and full of despair. Okay? Just now. Think about right now. It is what it is. All right. That was for you, Kim. Do I want to drink this? I guess. Ugh. There's some kind of artificial sweetener in here. I can taste it. I despise artificial sweetener. What is it? Erythritol. It's like the second ingredient. Carbonated water, erythritol, which is stevia. Ugh. I don't really like that. I don't really like citric acid either. I do like ginseng though. Anyways, we're not drinking that. We're going to drink water. You think you should eat your Snickers? Okay. Don't have to tell me twice. Look, I was craving it yesterday. I had a full-size Snickers yesterday after dinner. And then I was doing a delivery at an assisted living facility, and they had a bowl of fun-size Snickers. And I was like, ooh, I'll take 2. Thank you very much. Anything that tastes that bad must be good for you. Well, do thanks. Awesome. 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 Okay, let's do one more. I'm getting hot. I'm getting overheated. Just kidding. You ladies wouldn't give a snot, but Facebook would be very upset. Ban for life. Nudity ban. There you go, Misty. You're done. All right. Yeah, I like them. They're not bad. I go through phases. Sometimes I like different candy bars. Kitty, I'm sweating. All right, who else are we going to do? I do have a conversation that I have to have with somebody after this. Woo! Stop it. She runs away because she knows she's not supposed to cry at the closet. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Linda. This Linda. Linda Hoglander. Linda, I'm eating a Snickers. Don't be offended because I'm chewing. I was advised by Rose that I needed to eat this, so we're just going to have to deal with it. We're going to do Wisdom of the Oracle for you. Interesting. The fades. As most of you know, I've never used this deck. I've bought so many. Hold on. I have a picture on my phone. I'll show you. I'll show you all of my tarot card decks. I was getting ready for the rally. And I stop it, kitty. Where's my gosh darn? Stop it, kitty. Hold on, I gotta show you. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here's all my tarot card decks that I have on my bed. And I literally never use them. So I go through these phases because it's ADHD. You go through these phases where you're obsessed with things and you have to have all of the things. I went through this phase with crystals. I was spending so much money. I think I spent over $5,000 one year just on little crystals, because every time I would see somebody selling crystals, I would have to watch and I would have to buy stuff. And I went through this phase with tarot card decks and oracle decks. Okay. And I think I have probably 80, somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 decks. Okay. This was me trying to organize my life. This is me trying to, clean and move. I couldn't move my bookshelf because it was so heavy with all of the books on there. I had to take them off to move the bookshelf. So this deck, Wisdom of the Oracle, is one of those decks that I bought, and I looked at the cards and I was like, cute. And I think I might have used them once, and then they went on the shelf with all the other decks. So I am using the book for this because I don't know anything about this deck. Honestly, I've not used it enough to become familiar with it. I haven't connected to it energetically to see what the cards are trying to tell me. I'm just giving you the messages straight out of the book for this. Number 17. So you have the Fates card, Linda. Stop. You are not trying to get in my dresser right now, girl. What is wrong with you? Lucky LaRiviere. Stop it. Yeah, you better quit it. Why don't you go lay down in your tree? My God, woman. Okay, you have the Fates. Okay, this is the card that I pulled for you, Linda Hoglander. You have the Fates. Okay, check her out. She's pretty cool. Okay, the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, or by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Okay, so this card is pretty much telling you exactly what I just told Kim, about not worrying about the past, not trying to figure it out, not trying to change things that have already happened. Sometimes we just don't get to know. Okay. Prosperity message is your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. So your money situation is out of your hands. Okay. Just totally out of your hands. Don't worry about it. You're being invited to accept what is unreservedly. It is what it is, right? This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation, write it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. Release your need to control the situation because it's uncontrollable by you. Okay? Let's do one more. Let's do one more from this deck. One more bite of Snickers. Your cat sounds just like me. Mine always talking to me. Oh. My cat is such a pain in the freaking ass. Both of them are. Like, if you want to sleep in my room, then sleep in my damn room. But you not wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get out the damn window. What's wrong with you? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. All right, let's do other Linda. Let's do other Linda. Interesting. You're welcome. All right, Linda Stanley. Buy the book is the card that you have. Cute little elephants. I love elephants. Everybody knows that I love elephants. Right? I mean, you should know if you've been watching me a while. Love elephants. So smart. Okay. The universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provide a framework for human experience and evolution. It's called divine timing. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Divine timing. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws. The universe is telling you to learn about the universal laws. You can Google universal laws. Okay? To learn about the universal laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to these universal laws and it will be easy to go by the book at this time. Okay. So the universe is telling you that you need to do some homework, that you need to expand your spiritual base and to look into the different universal laws that exist. Am I allergic to Snickers? God, I hope not. Oh my. So you can, let me see if the right thing comes up when I Google. What are the universal laws? Yeah, there's 12 universal laws. Okay. So you can look at that. There you go. You can Google it. Well, many blessings to both of you, Lindas. Thank you, the Lindas. Thank you, all of the Lindas. So that's what the universe is telling you right now. Your next step comes after you learn more and open your mind to the universal laws. Okay, the laws of the universe. The law of karma, we talked about that earlier, right? The law of attraction, positive thoughts, we've talked about that today too. Okay. All right. Wow, so many people in there. Okay. All right. I'm serious. You better do that and write notes, how you see those. It would be a really good idea for you to write notes after you learn about one universal law, to sit and think about how that law has shown up in your life recently, how that law is presenting itself in your life. Okay. Very cool. Alrighty. Okay. We are at the 2 hour mark, and I'm already exhausted from my long day of work today. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. And I want to thank you all for joining me tonight and every night when you tune in. I want to thank you for tuning in with me. I appreciate you. I truly, truly appreciate you. I appreciate you contributing to my soul journey. I appreciate you being here so I can contribute to yours. I'm available for private reading if you're interested in the afternoons and the evenings. You can just message me on my Facebook page, Misty the Medium 2, or you can message me on my website, www.quantumcatalysthealing.com. Hi, Judy. I'm going out. Hi, Christina. I'm leaving. It's been 2 hours. I'm ready to go. I will see you all next time. Thank you all for joining me. Many blessings to you all.